We've all had that moment of a nagging feeling like something just ain't right, and we can't put our finger on it no matter how hard we try. Hey, I'm Tiffany, your guide to exploring inner growth and transformation with plant medicine. When we ignore signals from our body, we miss whether or not something's in alignment for us or it's not. This disconnect of our mind, our body, our soul can affect every aspect of our lives because these signals are crucial for us in knowing what we want and what we don't. It affects our relationships, it affects our parental relationships, familial relationships, working relationships, how we show up for ourselves. These signals are crucial to us understanding who we are, what we need, our wants, our needs, our desires. A quick check-in can bring clarity. So I'm going to teach you how to do a temperature check that I teach my clients and I do myself every day. So I do it in the morning, I do it in the evening. And in the morning, after I wake up, I always start with I am so grateful for all the love, joy, and abundance that's going to find me today. And that sets the tone for my day. I start doing my things, check my schedule, and I do this little body scan and check in. And this is what I'm going to teach you. So I'm going to ask you to do an exercise with me, and we're going to start by loosening our shoulders. I want you to move your shoulders back and forth, loosening them up. I want you to relax your face. Start relaxing your jaw, move it back and forth, side to side. Ladies, your jaw is connected to your pelvic area. So if your jaw is stiff, your pelvis is stiff, and that affects pleasure in different ways. So that was a side note. So we're going to do the body scan, which is the temperature check. And we're going to start by taking a couple of deep breaths in and out very slowly. So just follow along. I invite you to close your eyes. I like to place my hand on my chest, one on my abdomen, just to feel my presence, my knowing, my being. And we're going to start breathing in. Close your eyes if you feel invited to. In and out slowly. In and out slowly. One more. Breathe in slowly and out slowly. We're going to stop at the, or start at the start, start at the top of our heads on our crown. Just if you notice anything there, and that's all this is just noticing any sensations. It might be tightness, it might be tingling. So starting at the crown and moving our way down to the third eye, our forehead, noticing any sensations, just noticing. Does our face feel tight? Is it relaxed? And we're still breathing in and out, steady breaths. We're going to move down to the throat chakra. Do you notice any sensations there? Tightness? Anything going on? Move down to our chest. This sometimes is where we might feel our emotions, any sensations, anything that is just under the surface. We're going to move down to our abdomen, our legs, our knees, our calves, the front of our legs, all the way down to our toes, and give them a little wiggle. And this whole time, we're just noticing how we feel and the sensations. One final breath in and out. I invite you to open your eyes if you haven't already. So the temperature check is important. When we are disconnected, like I said, from our mind, our hearts, our souls, our bodies, often we're not paying attention to those signals, those sensations, the emotions that we have. And when we ignore them, maybe we'll go without eating for a long time to push through a big job project, or we're in a new relationship and maybe something feels off, and our body holds the answer to all of that. Those signals, those emotions, those sensations are all trying to tell you something. When you're doing the temperature check, you need to be asking yourself a few things, right? You're checking in with the emotions, the sensations, but then you're asking yourself, does this thing that I'm going through, the big decision, the new relationship, whatever it is, does it cause me expansion? Do I feel calm? Do I feel peaceful and serene? Or do I feel constricted and tight, or like there's a gut punch in a punch in the gut in my stomach? This only has to take a minute a day, and the more you do it, morning and night, you start to really pay attention to what your body's telling you. And if you have something that maybe you have been struggling with, a big decision, drop it in the comments. Do you feel expanded? Do you feel constricted? What is your own process of going through a major decision? As always, go to the link in bio, download our free guide, Journey to the Soul, Exploring Plant Medicines. There's so much useful information when it comes to understanding plant medicines, what they do, how they're helpful, and what it means to be on a plant medicine retreat. Have a good